The topic for this video is nuclear chemistry. The essential questions are: how do you balance a nuclear reaction equation? In a nuclear equation, the top number is the mass number and the bottom number is the atomic number. This is what we've been working with atomic structure as well. So here 245 is our mass number and 95 is our atomic number. When the problem says it undergoes alpha, beta, or gamma decay, we're going to use the values in the table. And the numbers for gammas are just zeros. So for alpha, if it says alpha decay, you would put a 4 and a 2 for a helium atom. Beta is 0 and -1 for an electron, and gamma is just the gamma sign, and as far as the numbers go, it's just zeros. So the nuclear equations are really pretty straightforward. The top row of numbers has to add up to each other, and the bottom row of numbers also has to add up to each other. And we use the arrow as our equal sign. So Neptunium-237 undergoes alpha decay. So for our example, from the problem, we know 237 is our mass number, and we look up on the periodic table, and NP is the symbol for that, and it is number 93, so I can fill in 93 right there. Okay, and it's going to decay, which means I'm going to draw my arrow right away, and I have alpha decay, which was my helium particle, 4 and 2. I'm going to have a plus sign here, and then I just have to figure out how it adds up. So on the top row, I want to know what plus 4 equals 237. So that would be 233. Plus 4 makes 237. On the bottom row, I'm going to do the same thing. I want to know what plus 2 makes 93. So the answer is 91. Okay, and I look up on the periodic table. Number 91 is Pa. And it doesn't matter that the mass numbers are not the same here, because remember, this the periodic table is the average mass number. So I am done. That's all I had to do. So we're going to do some practices. On the top left here, we have radon undergoing alpha decay. So I'm going to look at the top number, and I should get 218. I'm looking at what plus 4 makes 222. That's 218. And what plus 2 makes 86. And that would be 84. And number 84 is PO. If I look on the next one, with iodine, we're going down the column. With iodine, we have 131 equals blank plus 0. Well, the top number is still going to have to be 131. And the bottom number is what minus 1 makes 53, so that's going to be 54. And that's Xe, xenon. And -1 should have been under the 0. Sorry about that. Okay, on the next one, we're just going to add these going across. So 42 plus 0 is 42 on top. 20 minus 1 is 19 on the bottom. So I get potassium. Remember, you're using the bottom number to look it up on the periodic table. Okay, 234 plus 4 is 238. 90 plus 2 is 92. And that is uranium. Okay, on the next one, on the top right, we want to know what plus 0 makes 137, so of course that's 137, and what minus 1 makes 55, so it would be 56, and that's barium. On the next one, we have what plus 4 makes 243, and so that would be 239, and what plus 2 makes 95, and that would be 93. On the next one, we want what plus, we don't know what kind of decay it is here, so we want to know what plus 210 makes 214, well that would be 4. And what plus 82 makes 84, and that's 2, so that's a helium, so that would be alpha decay. And on the last one, we're going to solve for the left-hand side, so we want to know 32 plus 0 is 32, and 16 minus 1 is 15. Okay, part of the decay series of uranium-238 includes the emission of an alpha particle, a beta particle, another beta particle, then 2 more alpha particles. Identify the nuclide formed after each step. So this is the same thing, it's just going several in a row. So we start with uranium-238, and the first thing it says is that there is an alpha particle decay. So I'm going to take off 4 on top and 2 on the bottom. So that gives me 234 over 90. Then it says a beta particle. So I'm going to take off 0 on top and -1 on the bottom. So I get 234 over 91. Another beta particle. So I'm going to get 234 over 92. Then 2 more alpha particles. So I'm going to do one at a time. So I have 230 over 90. I took off 4 over 2. And I'm going to do that again. And I get 226 over 88. So it's essentially the same thing, it's just going several steps at a